all week long, we have been doing a series on this show called Love Is. Love Is, exploring modern-day love and connection in America. We featured one love story on Valentine's Day morning, just hours before this gunman walked onto that school campus and killed 17 people in an unspeakable act of premeditated cruelty. As the death toll rose in the videos reflecting that rapid, loud, merciless gunfire emerged, it felt like evil had visited the school that day. But as we watched the parents and the community down in Parkland in the aftermath of this nightmare, it became clear that love was there too. You saw it on the faces of the children who survived and were met by parents who could not stop holding them. And you saw it in the tearful anguish of those who were not as fortunate. In the heroics from inside the high school by those like Aaron Feist, that football coach Carrie mentioned, who used his body to shield students and lost his own life in the process. In the quiet dignity of kids like Brandon Carrasco, a freshman on this show yesterday, who resolved to stay calm as the bullets flew, finding the presence of mind to reassure his terrified classmates that they would be okay. Of course, many would not be. And today, the pain of losing them is apparent and appropriate, and it's important. It's important not just for us, but for those who control policy in this country to see. It's too easy to move on. Those lost deserve to have something done. Not yes. Not just the absurd lip service usually paid by politicians in the wake of these tragedies. Not this time. Mental health reform, gun reform, school security, all of it. Everything must be on the table if we are actually sorry about what happened in Parkland. Today, even the New York Post, a Rupert Murdoch-owned publication known for its rightward tilt, is calling for a serious discussion about gun reform. Look at this. Urging President Trump to do something to curb the carnage. The New York Post. Can we change? Can we? How many dead Americans, how many dead children must there be before we try? We owe it to these kids. Kids like 14-year-old Jamie Gutenberg, whose father spoke at a vigil last night, sharing his pain at the loss of his child and reminding us all of what love really is.
This makes no sense. This is impossible. My girl, my 14-year-old baby. And for those of you who know my Jamie, she was the life of the party. She was the energy in the room. She made people laugh. And yes, sometimes she made us cry, but she was always known. She always made her presence felt. I sent her to school yesterday. She was supposed to be safe. My job is to protect my children. And I sent my kid to school. In the morning, sometimes things get so crazy, she runs out behind and she's like, I gotta go, Dad, bye. And I don't always get to say, I love you. I don't remember if I said that to Jamie yesterday morning. Jamie was such a special kid. All of the kids here are. What is unfathomable is Jamie took a bullet and is dead. I don't know what I do next. My wife is home. We are broken. But I can tell you, don't tell me there's no such thing as gun violence. It happened in Parkland. I love all of you, and I just want to say to all of you kids, when you look at us parents like we are crazy, like we are trying too hard to protect you, like we're trying too hard to tell you what not to do, where not to go, and you think we are being a pain, just remember, it's because we love you and we never want to go through the tragedy of losing you. I love everyone out here. I thank you all for your outpouring of support. Parents, love your kids, hold your kids, kiss your kids, and don't ever, ever miss the chance to tell them how much you love them. I love all of you.